So basically, our ancestors had mapped out the ley lines in the ground, like the paranormal hotspots, and that's where we would have our rituals, our ceremonies, build our villages, our settlements. We aligned our longhouses and our mounds and our pyramids to the stars and the moon, especially the sun during winter, summer solstice, spring, fall equinox, right? So a lot of these ancient sites align with other ancient sites, and these are the ley lines of the earth. So you know how people say, oh, this place is haunted, it's built on an ancient Indian burial ground? Well, half of that's true. The whole United States, the whole Turtle Island actually is an ancient Indian burial ground. The whole thing was ours. But there's hot spots, paranormal hot spots, where a lot of these churches bulldozed mounds and pyramids. They leveled them out and they built these churches right on top of these hot spots, these paranormal hot spots. And that's why some of these churches are like literal crystal temples with copper ceilings and all that, and copper roofs. Even like in Buffalo's a huge hot spot. There's a thunder being that lives underneath Niagara Falls here in western New York. The Great Lakes region, there used to be a giant horned serpent. It used to be a Great Lake, but the land in between that breaks up the Great Lakes, that makes it several different Great Lakes, is petrified copper horned serpent. So that's why there's lots of copper deposits here in the Great Lakes region also. But anyway, these ley lines and these hot spots, they could be found. You know how people search for like water using those copper rods? Our people could do it with a literal root. The root would turn upside down once they found these hot spots. So these ley lines and these energy spots where the energy, the frequency is good. We would have rituals, ceremonies, we would sing, we bury our dead there, right? And that's why you'll never find a church on the side of a highway, because the highways are actually 1,000-year-old moccasin trail routes. If you drove on the highway or thruway today, you drove on a 1,000-year-old Indian moccasin trail route. All they did was just brick over and pave over our roads and rename them. Some of them they named them after us, like Scajaquida Highway here in Buffalo, New York. All the cities too: Cheektowaga, Tonawanda, Lackawanna, Niagara, Cattaraugus, right? Oswego, Schenectady, Ontario, Toronto. It's all our words. Even Canada, it's all Iroquois. And even 3 out of 4 of the Great Lakes: Huron, Erie, Ontario, right? All our language. Superior. No, but for real, all these hot spots, we already mapped it out. And they align to the stars too, like Orion, Draco. We had our own names for it, like the Big Dipper, or Orion's Belt. We called that Three Sisters. Polaris, we believed that to be Nephilim spirit, Anunnaki star being, a giant. We unalived a giant, and was the first night we saw the North Star was the same night we unalived a giant, so we believe that to be a spirit up there. Like the Big Dipper, that's the Naguite Go Wild Great Bear, and then the Little Dipper is the Naguite, the bear, right? We already named all the stars, but all these hot spots and these ley lines, as you can see in the video, they were ours long before, and people are starting to wake up to our information that we've been known since time immemorial.